So before we get into the prices, they've written here clearly that costs must by law be met by the employer and cannot be passed on to the visa applicant. All right, so as based on my understanding, all right, so when we go to the Dharma, there are lots over here. Okay, so for the aged care and disability carers, okay, so most program in the Dharma are accepting. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kwame Chimisi. So this video goes for those that are looking for a registered migration agent to help you guys out. I'm going to share this platform with you guys. Okay, so this platform, in regards to immigration, they've got a lot of tons and tons of information on their platform when it comes to migrating to Australia. And I'm going to bet on this that 99.9% of registered migration agents that you guys talk to are actually getting their information from this platform. This platform also provides consulting services, okay? And what I love about them is they've listed all their charges on their website. So if you are someone that is looking for professional help in regards to you migrating to Australia, then I highly recommend this platform. No, this is not a paid advertisement for them. I'm also not affiliated with them. I also use this platform. It's got tons and tons of information there, so you guys can actually use this platform to do your research. And if you need consultation too, you can actually contact them and they will be happy to assist you with the process. If you can't do the process yourself and you need a professional help, I'll highly suggest this platform. Without talking too much, I'm going to share my screen so we do this deep dive, or I share this secret with you guys. See you on the other side. Welcome to this section, guys. Okay, so for those that are always asking me to help them, for those that are always asking me to provide them with like a legit migration agent, guys, so I'm recommending this platform to you guys. Okay, so this platform, they are very transparent. They've actually listed all their service charges. Okay, so in regards to the sort of visa you need help with, they've listed all their prices on the platform. Once again, with every visa application in Australia, as I always preach on this platform, you can do it yourself. But in case you still need professional help, or you still need like a registered migration agent to help you guys out, then I 100% suggest this platform. Again, I'm not affiliated with them. Again, this is not a paid promotion. I know they are good, and I 100% know that almost 99.9% of migration agents in Australia actually gets their information from this platform, because they have tons and tons of information. And the great news is they also provide consulting services. They help visa applicants to migrate to Australia, and if you need help, they'll help you, but be ready to pay some money. So now this is their migration fee. Okay, so this is the latest charges. So these charges are as of March 2023. So this is their current prices. Okay, so I'll basically go through with you guys. Then we also go have a look at their platform and what you can actually get from using their platform. All right. So with the initial consultation, okay, so consulting and initial assessment, they charge 250 Australian dollars. Okay, so this is like this is them basically getting to know you. All right, so if you have any questions and you want to ask them, yep, they can schedule like a one-on-one session with you, and you have to pay 250 Australian dollars so they can get to know you, so they understand where you're coming from. Remember, every individual is different. Everyone's got their own circumstances. Everyone's got their own their own situation. So they'll need to get to know you so they can recommend a suitable pathway for you to come into Australia. All right, so that's 250 Australian dollars. Now, when we get to the skilled migration, all right, so for every skills assessment, all right, they charge 1,500 Australian dollars. Okay, with the subclasses NA, because they don't know yet. Okay, again, they need to assess your situation so they can recommend something for you. So they charge 1,500. expression of interest, okay, or the skill select if you need help with that. And this is in regards to visa subclass 189, 190, 491. They charge 350 Australian dollars. Again, you can do it yourself. Okay, with any state or territory nomination, they charge 1,000 Australian dollars. With every skilled independent and nominated regional visa, again, visa subclass 189, 119, and 191, they charge 2,100 Australian dollars. All right, let's head to the employer sponsored visas. All right, before we get into these prices, these are employer sponsored visa, and by law, your employer needs to sponsor you. Okay, so before we get into the prices, they've written here clearly that costs must by law be met by the employer and cannot be passed on to the visa applicant. All right, so as based on my understanding, with all the visa charges they have here, since this is an employer sponsored visa, your employer, the employer that is choosing to sponsor you, needs to pay for these amounts. Okay, they cannot pass it on to you, and that is just by law, because they have decided to sponsor you so you can migrate from your home country to Australia. Okay, so for every visa charges this firm will charge you, your employer needs to pay for it. Again, this is an employer sponsored visa. Okay, so before they actually help you, they'll need to assess you and make sure you have an employer that is ready to sponsor you. Okay, all right, so for standard business sponsorship under visa subclass 482, they charge 1,100. For employer nomination, 2,200. Temporary skill shortage, okay, visa subclass 482, most of you guys will fall under this. If you need help, they charge 2,100. Employer nomination scheme, okay, and a visa subclass 186, they charge 2,200. So this is basically once you're done with your visa subclass 482 and you want to become a permanent resident, your employer needs to nominate you, and if they need help with the application, they'll charge 2,200. Employer nomination scheme visa, again 2,100. Skilled employer regional nomination under visa subclass 494, they charge 2,200. Skilled employer regional visa, they charge 2,100. Okay, and again, your employer needs to pay for this. If you need clarification, please contact them so they can give you more clarification. All right, when it comes to other skilled and working visa too, so graduate visa, training visa, short stay specialist visa, global talent visa. So this is like the expression of interest, global talent visa, temporary activity visa. All right, visa subclass 408. These are their current charges. They are very transparent and they've listed all their charges here. All right, so those that also wants to bring their partners, okay, if you are like a permanent resident or a citizen in Australia and want your partner to also join you, again, you can do the application yourself, but if you need help with the application, okay, so this are their current charges. So onshore partner visa stage 1, they'll charge 3,500. Offshore partner, they'll charge 3,500. Prospective marriage, 1,500. Offshore child visa, 2,400. Onshore child visa, 2,400. As I said, guys, these are not cheap. You need to pay this for them to help you, plus the visa fee you pay to the Australian government. Okay, so it's not cheap. Again, you can do most of these yourself. You just need to sit down, gather your documents, and go through the step-by-step process, and also watch videos as we bring to you guys. So if you really need a migration agent, I highly recommend these people. Their platform is awesome. They also provide consultations. They've got other visas here, so citizenship and other visas. Okay, so Australian citizens, citizenship, residence return visa, visitors visa. Okay, they charge 1,500, from 1,100 to 3,500, and also 1,000 Australian dollars. Okay, in case you got your visa rejected and you want them to appeal for you and also review for you, All right, most of these registered agents are also lawyers. All right, yeah, so they can actually appeal on your behalf. So in case you got your visa rejected and want to appeal, they can do that for you. So appeal and review too is from 3,000 to 6,000 Australian dollars. All right, so what is this platform that I'm talking about, guys? It's ANZ SCO Search. All right, this is a really powerful platform. Okay, they've got a free version where you can actually go search for things. All right, but they also have a paid version. So the paid version will give you more information as compared to the free version. All right, so let me quickly do a quick demonstration for you guys. So for example, we'll just go to the first one, which is the search by. Okay, and let's search for maybe let's search for maybe disability. Okay, all right, so they've got registered nurse development disability, registered nurse disability and rehabilitation. They've got disability service officer. They've got age and disabled carer. So let's click on this one. Okay, yeah, and now let's see. So for age, aged or disabled carer. All right, so almost everything is red. All right, which means you are not eligible. The only eligible one is the labor agreement, as I've spoken about. All right, on this platform. All right, so that's the visa options. So if you're an aged care or disability carer, you can come to Australia under the labor agreement. I've already spoken about that on this channel. When we go to the states and territories here too, you can see that most are in the red. Okay, this is basically the explanation as to what each each of the colors stands for. All right, so we can go into details. So you can't come under visa subclass 190. You cannot come under visa subclass 491. All right, you can only come under visa subclass 482. Then employer nomination under visa subclass 186. Yep. So there you have it, guys. Okay, backlog. Okay, and the Dharma too. All right, so when we go to the Dharma, there are lots over here. Okay, so for the aged care and disability carers, okay, so most program in the Dharma are accepting. All right, so for Northern Territory, age up to 55. For Great South Coast of Dharma, age up to 55. So TISMET, all right, and PR pathway. So if you want to come here as an aged care or disability carer, you need to go under the look for employers in the that have the labor agreement and target people in the Dharma area, as I always tell you guys. All right, so Dharma, there are a lot of people in the Dharma that are actually looking for aged care and the disability carers. Awesome. Let's search for one last one. Okay, so I'll go search again, and let's search for maybe Baker. All right, so we've got Baker here. Awesome. So there are a lot of so labor agreement too is looking for bakers. So skilled independent, no. Skilled dominated, yep. Skilled work regional, yep. As you can see, so this platform gives you a lot of information. All right, so when we go to the states and territory nominations too, Australian Capital Territory is looking for bakers, so they can sponsor under visa subclass 190 and 491, and the list goes on and on. All right, so the details, so you can go on details and subclass 190 and subclass 491 too. Yep, you can apply under these. That's the ANZ SCO. But so this is a point tested one, okay? Yep, so you need points at least 65. All right. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And also the Dharma. Of course, the Dharma will accept a lot of bakers as easy as that. So guys, ANZ Score Search is a great platform to get a lot of information in regards to the sort. If you are like a skilled migrant and you want to migrate to Australia, you can use this to do your research. Just know that the free version is very limited. Okay, they will not give you a lot of information in regards to what you're looking for. But if you have like a paid version, okay, you get access to a lot of information. Hence, a lot of migration agents have actually registered on this platform and they use this in their consultation. So let's say if I'm a registered agent, you come to me, I book you for like maybe a 30 minutes one-on-one session. Okay, this is my backbone. Okay, so as I'm talking to you, I'll just input your details here, then I'll give you the relevant information as what I get from here to you. All right, so a lot of agents are actually making money from this. So if you have money, you can actually register for like 3 days. Okay, they charge I think $16 for 3 days. Do all your research. Okay, within 3 days is a lot of time for you to gather all and do all your research. They've got a lot of also vital links that is going to help you in regards to immigration. My name is Kwame Chumis. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment below and I'll be there to help you guys out. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.